told him, I'm from America. I don't care.
Oh, what may I do? I left my medication in America. I don't know what's happening, Your Honor. Please help me. I am a psychopath. I plead mentally insane.
It's National Intelligence Security Charge. National Intelligence Security Charge. Does anybody know what the that means?
I'm gonna message you right now. Sorry, I'm high right now.
You excited?
I'm gonna take pills and drink before.
Well, guys, it seems like Johnny Somali isn't only determined to throw it back on statues, but is also determined to go ahead and throw it back on big burly men in prison. Because recently, Johnny has just been on a straight bender to embarrass himself on stream in every possible way, and to just make his court case somehow go even worse for himself. Which is really saying quite a bit, because when he was last in court only a couple of days ago, he not only ended up pleading guilty, but it was a complete fucking mess. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and look at the entire series of events that have led up to this little court situation in the past couple days, and just continue to watch how he has been absolutely embarrassing himself, not only before court happened, but during and after the court session. And oh boy, has it been stupid. With all of this, of course, starting with Johnny Somali just pulling a classic Jack Doherty move after getting banned on everything, and he just ended up resorting to streaming on the very shitty platform that is known as Party. And the night before his day in court, he went ahead and went live on Party for the first time, where he did a little test before getting into a full-on stream. And during this little test, he not only announced that he is going to be live streaming the entire court situation, but also just proceeded to start talking shit about people who have called him out for his bullshit.
Yo, there we go. Live on Party. Streams coming soon. I just had to do this little test, maybe just 30 seconds, just to let you guys know that Johnny Somali will be locking in with Party.com. We got the deals in the works. I will be back doing IRL streaming on Party.com. Shit is gonna get spicy. It's time for a redemption arc, a Johnny Somali redemption arc. I'm gonna try to become a better man, be a better me, and we're going to make sure that we can make some fire-ass content here while I'm still in Korea. The trial is live tomorrow, and I will be live streaming the trial. I will be live streaming before, during, and after, exclusively here on Party. Tomorrow, the plan is we're going to hit the courtroom live. We're going to see a bunch of the ops. We're going to see possibly Yu Dalgoon is going to pull up. You know what I mean? I don't want to say his name. Lolly Mindset. Atozi, the rug seller, a bunch of that have made their careers and made their YouTube names based on me. A bunch of motherfuckers that without me, I'm going to be fully suited and booted out with a MAGA hat. I'm going to have the full suit on. I'm going to give you guys the before, the during, the after of the trial. The whole trial that millions of people have been speaking about all over Twitter and all over YouTube and all over X. You're going to get the exclusive here, and I'm going to continue to go live here.
And as you can tell, Johnny Somali was just not taking any of this court situation serious whatsoever, and was not only just sitting there acting like he was some big celebrity who made all of these different YouTubers who are 10 times bigger than him famous, but also just stated how he was going to intentionally just show up to court the next day and go ahead and break the rules by wearing things like a hat. And this was not where his goofy ass streaming antics ended for the night, because Johnny here decided that since he had an early court appointment in the morning, he was going to get absolutely shit-faced on stream and just act like a complete fucking idiot. And instead of it being his little redemption arc like he was just trying to say, it just ended up continuing his downfall arc and made it so much worse than it had to be.
I'll gonna lock me in the country, I'm gonna make bread. And if these lock me in the country, I'm gonna make bread. I don't give a. Send that shit to the prosecutor. My live stream donators, they gonna get it rich and oiled. Because they feel bad that I've been locked here. Snitching. Johnny Somali is making money. Yeah, bitch, don't lock me in the fucking country, Korean corrupt ass. If the government don't want me to work, I'm not working, I'm streaming. It's two different things. in Home Depot or selling my booty hole. That's working.
And instead of getting riched and oiled by his donations like he's saying he was going to be, the only thing that's going to be really getting oiled seems to be his booty hole in prison. And it seems like instead of working outside Home Depot selling it, he's going to be selling it for packs of ramen noodles in prison. And just like usual, he just continued to pretend that he was the victim in this and act like he was trapped in South Korea and didn't deserve it, when in reality, all of his stupid antics, like constantly walking around and harassing people and creating messes in stores for no reason, is what put him in this situation to begin with. And what's wild is, Johnny was still not done, because he continued to just get wasted and continued to act like a complete fucking idiot and provide the prosecutor with just so much more evidence to use against him and show that he is not remorseful whatsoever.
When I go to the judge tomorrow and say, oh, I'm sorry, oh, I'm mentally ill, I don't know what's going on, I have a bipolar disorder, and what may I do? I left my medication in America, I don't know what's happening, Your Honor, please help me, I'm a psychopath, I plead mentally insane. And they say, okay, go home with a fine of $500. What is this to say? I'm giving y'all the first viral moment tonight. I just threw up everywhere. Oh my God. God damn, I just threw up everywhere. I just threw up. That's how you know I'm not scamming. I'm not scamming. That's how you know I'm not scamming. I never scammed you. I never scammed Party Chat. I never scammed Pirate Game. The fuck? Oh my God, I threw up everything, nigga. Y'all wanna see this shit?
And after he went on this overconfident, just dumbass little tangent about how he's going to get off with only a $500 fine because he was going to plead insanity, he then got so fucking sloppy drunk that he just started puking everywhere. And I want you to keep in mind, this is like a couple hours before he has to go to court. And this complete idiot is just over here getting shit-faced for no reason whatsoever. So of course when he went ahead and showed up to court the next day, he was not only an hour late, but was also doing everything in his power to make the judge want to give him the worst sentence that he could possibly think of. And Atosi was actually there in the court, and he had this to say about the entire situation.
So I just got out of the Johnny Somali trial, and it's safe to say things went terribly for him. Like, from the start, he walked in, he started making faces at us for being there, and of course he walked in with a MAGA hat on. Immediately, he got in trouble for wearing the hat. He took off the hat, and then he put it back on again and got in trouble for it again. On top of that, he was also carrying a massive water bottle. That's not allowed in court either. He got in trouble for that. And the reason he had that water bottle was presumably because he decided to go live last night at 3 in the morning. And he drank a bunch on a stream, so he was too drunk to make it to court on time.
So naturally, after showing up hungover to court, and after talking shit all night long about how he's gonna get off with just a little bit of a fine, and how he was just gonna spout all of this different bullshit just so that he can get out of this, the complete fucking moron just shows up and pleads guilty. Like, we're talking, he gave them all of this evidence to where he can't even say he's remorseful, and he showed up late just making things even worse, all for a couple of donations that aren't even gonna matter because he's gonna end up getting prison time. And on top of all of that, he has even received more charges. So at this point, this man is even making people like Jack Doherty look smart. This is just new levels of incompetent and stupid.
Then, he had a massive smile on his face until the judge started reading all of his charges. So the people who witnessed this, they're believing that he's looking at about 3 to 5 years in prison at least for all of this. And then also they announced a new case.
So after he ended up pleading guilty, and after he was notified that he was going to have another case for the new charges he just received, Johnny Somali did the only reasonable thing he could possibly even think of, and he decided that he was going to stream once again, where he throws a complete baby rage and pretty much just a hissy fit about the new charges.
Dude, this shit is a... Bro, I got Korean investigation documents. These has been interrogating me for months, for days on my ass. I hope some of y'all got Google Translate, because I do. They write
writing this shit in Gook language. I don't even know how to understand it. These are saying you have a national intelligence security charge. National intelligence security charge. Does anybody know what the fuck that means? I got interrogated 2 days ago. It's March 6th. Court is tomorrow. The detective looked me in the eye and he said, Johnny, do you know where North Korea is? I said, it's the dumbass guy. Like, north of here? Straight up, I told homie. I said, north of here? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? North of here? Like, this is a stupid ass question. And then he asked me, what's your relationship with North Korean communists? I said, right to remain silent. He said, do you know the situation that's going on between North Korea and South Korea? I told him, I'm from America. I don't care. Simple like that. So they trying to charge a National Security Violation Act. That is a problem. They are trying to claim I made deep fake AI. Do I look like capable of procuring and making deep fake AI? That's what I told her. And I got a lawyer now. My lawyer gonna handle that shit.
And of course, after he gets done spazzing out, he just attempts to play stupid and claims that he can't deepfake anything, when realistically, you can just download an app and do it, and we have photo evidence of him doing it, that he himself went out of his way to post. So with these new charges, he is not only looking at another 5 years in prison being tacked on, but it also has a 90% conviction rate. So if he wasn't fucked before, he is pretty damn screwed now. And even though he's acting confident and saying that he has an attorney now, after seeing that man's work, already with the guilty plea, I believe that it is pretty safe to say that Johnny Somali is completely cooked. Because no matter what now, he's looking at 2 to 5 years in prison, and it just might keep getting added up if they keep adding charges like this. And it is just amazing how oblivious he is, and how committed he is to just continue to make things worse for himself. And instead of just staying quiet, he just continually keeps streaming on Party and acting like a moron. But at the very least, it's pretty entertaining to make fun of. But with all of that said, I think I'm done here. And I just had to cover it because Johnny just continues to be a complete idiot. Because I could not believe that Johnny just keeps going. So if you enjoyed, please drop the sub and the like. And I'm out. Watching Johnny Somali try to build as much prison time as possible. And peace.
Don't speak no lies about me and I won't speak no truths about you. 40-year-old sexpat, lolicon ass nigga, failure back home ass nigga, white ass nigga gotta fly to Asia to go fuck underage bitches ass nigga. Nigga don't stay in Korea because Korean bitches don't want him, so he go to Thailand to get the little itty bitty petty pissy. Come on, nigga, you know who you is. We know who you is. You failed as a tax lawyer in Florida, so all your businesses now is talking about me, getting money off of my dick, and then all you do is help sexpat niggas with their visas to go to Thailand and sexually abuse girls and sexually women. You are literally not anything better than a sex worker.